Alright everybody, so today the weather's kind of bad. It's been raining off and on all day, and I don't really want to start nothing and not be able to finish it. So today we're gonna be putting this thing back together. This thing, I put coilovers in it, and in the 300ZXs you have to tear the whole back end of the car apart to get to the rear strut, the top of the rear strut, to unbolt it. So today I'm kind of going to be going through, cleaning everything up, and putting everything back together, teaching you pretty much how a rear end of a 300ZX goes back together, and how just a little bit of work and clean up and make things a little bit nice and neat, just go that little extra mile, can do so much for a car. Alright, so this is what the back end of this thing looks like. It is a mess. There's dirt everywhere, and all of it, there's wires from the previous owner putting these jank speakers in it that don't even fit. So we're gonna be going through, kind of trying to tuck some of that, cleaning some of this up. I kind of had to take all of it apart, and started raining, so I had to throw it back in here and put the other car back in the garage. But we're gonna be going through and cleaning all this up. All right, so here all of it is. It's everything that was shoved in this car. And they tell all the dust, because the guy that owned it before lived down a gravel road. Driving up and down that gravel road, the gravel dust gets everywhere and cakes everything. So we're gonna try to take some time, clean all this up a little bit. It's not gonna be perfect, but anything's better than this. Just a peace of mind thing, knowing that the underneath of all that trim and all that paneling and stuff is all clean. Plus all this, it's got all kinds of crap all over it. Same stuff, more grime. I'll wipe all of it down, just so we don't have to worry about it. To be completely honest, I don't know what this is even used for. I don't use it in my Black Z. It just kind of stays under my floor. Plus this one had some water in it and it got a little rusty, but we're just gonna go ahead and take it out. Another thing to note, this car is a 2+2. It is not a 2+0. You may have heard me say that in the past couple videos. The difference between a 2+0 and a 2+2 is a 2+2 has the back seats. A 2+0 does not. So therefore, all this is all different. Most of it's different, because to get some of the paneling out of the 2+2, I know you have to take out the back seats, which is a pain. I mean, it's not that bad, but just wedging in that small space is not fun. And there's just a lot more paneling, a lot more. And it's just a little bit more of a pain in the butt. But the 2+2, you can tell by looking, because this window is a lot longer on a 2+0, and the whole rear end of the car is different. Like, I know everything pretty much from here forward is the same. The T-tops are different, the hatch is different, the rear quarters are different, everything's different, the bumper's different. Taillights are the same, but everything, like I said, from here back on a 2+0 and a 2+2, they're both different. So parts cars can be a little bit iffy, because the parts car I have for this is a 2+0, which is the same as my Black Z. So I was pretty much only able to use the stuff in the interior, the seats, and a few other things, but I wanted it to take the T-tops out, but I can't, because the T-tops are different sizes and they're a different shape. But yeah, everything is all different all the way back. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna start by vacuuming out all this crap from where the seat sits. But first we're gonna go through and take out all the important screws and stuff. Because I don't really wanna search through the shop vac to find a bolt that I sucked up, so. Alright, so all that's vacuumed out now. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna use Fantastic, spray everything down, let it soak, wipe it with a rag. If you guys don't know, this stuff works. This stuff works good. It is okay for your dashes, like all that. Like I used to use this when I used to detail for a company, and man, we use it on everything. Like that's all the owner would buy for us to use. It cleans amazing, and it doesn't leave no residue like Armor All or nothing does. It doesn't leave nothing slick and nasty and whatnot. It just works great. So what we're gonna do is just, like I said, kind of spray it down. Now this stuff works on everything. Carpet, I've used it on carpet, I've used it on stuff like this, but windows, it does not like to come off, so just don't spray it on your windows. Before, after. That's the key right there. This is so gross. So I pretty much got this thing all clean. Looks so much better. And did all this. All of it. Tried my best anyway. Definitely a lot better than what it was. But I'm just gonna go back through, hit it with a shop vac one more time. That'll be it, and we can start putting this thing back together. But yeah, I kind of just went ahead and knocked it out. I kind of got ahead of myself and just started listening to music, just knocked it out. It's not the best, but it'll definitely do the job a lot better than what it was. I'm gonna fix is this. I don't like how this goes right there, and that's no bueno. That's no good. So we're gonna top that off, relocate this wire, run it through here and down, and I'm gonna run this one along there and do the same. Run it up through there, right to the speaker. Just extend to one side with some more speaker wire I got. Alright, so sorry my dad's working on a boat in the background, but all I did was I zip tied that wire to the bigger clump of wires and went up, around, and I'm just gonna go in all behind that there, straight to the speaker. All I'm gonna do, drop that speaker in like so. Now it's all nice, hidden, out of the way. And now I'm gonna do this side. Alright, so finally, I got all the speaker wires ran. I got that one ran into the existing zip ties as much as I could, up, around, and right there. I was just shy, so I had to extend it, but that'll be alright. I kind of just got extra and then kind of put it down in here, but a lot better than it just running across under the seats and stuff, so people sitting on them don't pull them out of the speakers and tear them up and whatnot. But take another look at everything. So much better. It's crazy what a little bit extra work will do. It's the difference between a nice car and a immaculate car. Just that little bit. That's that little bit. Just go that little extra mile, and it is rewarding. All right, everybody, so it is the next day. I got rained out yesterday, as you saw in that last clip, but we left off by getting that wire all run along and all up, everything tidied up, everything cleaned. Now I had everything here in the yard and it started raining, so I threw everything over our here on this trailer and threw a tarp over them. So I'm gonna get that stuff out. I'm gonna get it back over here, and we'll start putting this thing back together. All right, so first things first, these pieces right here that sit right next to the seat, that one's gone over there. These gotta be the first pieces to go back in, and you gotta work your way back. So it's gonna be these, then these pieces, and then the corner pieces, and then the middle piece on both sides back. So let me grab that other piece, show you all the clips that are on the back of it. That way you can get an idea of how this piece slides in, and we'll throw it in over there. This is the back part of that piece. There was a tab here, like a little Christmas tree type deal. It's broke and fell out, so I took it out. But the front, all it is these clips. So once you get it into place, once you slide it into place, all you gotta do is push those in. But the seat belt's gonna come right in here. There's gonna be a little screw poking out for that to sit on. And then this is where the back seat goes, where like the back part of the back seat, it hinges down. This is where the hinge will slide into. And then there's another clip right here to where this will just slide onto where a bolt comes out. But all right, so this piece, so I get it moved around, that piece right there, it's gonna go onto that bolt, or that screw hole anyway. It gets a bolt through it. This is the seat bracket, and then that's that little screw that comes out for that piece to slide onto. And literally all it does is slides and snaps in. Ends up just like that. Very simple. Now you gotta move to that pieces that go right there. All right, so these are the next pieces that go in. These are what covers these speakers, and it covers where the top of the strut attaches to. This is this side. And kind of just go in like that, cover everything. But first, I want to take a second, clean these things up because they're gross. All right, so I was running low on Fantastic. I had like maybe just a little bit, so I just filled her up with some water, shook her up, and I'm gonna spray her down. I'm gonna scrub her as best I can with this brush and see how it turns out. A brush is key to detailing stuff like this. Detailing everything. Brush is key. Just a little before and after. This is the other piece. This is the piece I cleaned. And we still got some dirt. Definitely not the cleanest pieces in the world, but like I said, this coat's really rough, so definitely a lot better than what it was, for sure. Alright, so these pieces, they got clips and all kinds of stuff everywhere. So, I got one up there, but, and then you gotta get that through there. So that's probably gonna be the hardest part right there, but. All right, so I lied. This piece here, it has to go in before the side pieces because of that. That has to go under here onto that little thing. Figured I could put it on there second, but I can't. So I gotta take these pieces back off and put these on. Luckily, it's not hard. All these things do is they just pop out, slide out. So let me do that real fast and I'll get back with you. But yeah, now I realized why I had to take the seat out, because the seat bolts to that, which covers that and covers this. So I had to take the seat out to get these out, to get that piece out. So how it should go is those pieces, then you can throw these pieces on and then work your way back. I was thinking for some reason I could put these on first, but that wasn't the case. I'm normally taking apart my 2+0, and my 2+0 doesn't have these. It doesn't have the back seat, so it just has those, and then the rest it's back there, and that's how it comes off. It comes off from the back forward and then on from the front back. So that's what I guess I was thinking when I was putting this thing back together. But let's pop these things out, get those pieces. All right, so now I got that thing slid forward. So this should just put a little bit of pressure. Slide right in. that. There it goes. Perfect. Just like that. And then this can slide on back again and slide over all that. Alright, so I went ahead and did both sides. Popped this side out and put that in. Went ahead and did it. It wasn't as bad as what, those weren't as bad as what I thought they were gonna be. But now we can go through and start putting all the hardware and stuff in. Once you get closer to the back, you got to be careful because some of the panels overlap and use the same bolt. So I mean, all also is you got to take a bolt back out and put a panel on it, all over it, and put the bolt back through. But just kind of annoying. So let's go ahead and get these bolts in and start working on back there. All right, now all the bolts are in. Oh, I missed one. This one's in now. All right, now let's move to the back. All right, so now these are the next pieces that go in. They're the corner pieces in the back corner. In this back corner, they sit in here like that. So they're gonna bolt on top of that one like that. There's another one down here. You gotta get it over. Like so. And then this one's broke. That'll just go in there like that, but you gotta remember to put that clip in. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this thing back out. That way I can wipe it down. This is like everything else in this car. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah. This crap off because it looks terrible. It collects dust and dirt and grime. So I just been peeling all that off, and every piece looks just that much better. Go ahead and do it to the side. See how it's collected all that dirt and grime and crap. Get all that out of there. That way I can get it down in there in that crack, in the crevice and stuff, and clean it. All that's in. I went ahead, put that side in because it's the same as this side. One difference is this one's got a light in it. But right there gets covered by this. There's not one on that side, just that side because of that. So this is gonna screw down on there. I'm kind of running out of screws, so I took the screws that are supposed to be in there because they have screws there and they're really sturdy. So I took them out of there and I'm gonna use them there to hold this into place because I don't think this was screwed down before. So that'll be good that piece is screwed in there. All right, so this here is the final piece. This goes right in here, like so, and it gets these, they're plastic screws. Alright, so the back seat just bolts in with 2 bolts on both sides. Nothing to the back seat. And then the bottom piece, it just lays in there. It don't bolt in or nothing. It just sits in there. And then those pieces come up and hit those. So let's get that in there. He's in. Now the back seat. So that's pretty much it. That's how you put the rear end of a 300ZX back together. 300ZX 2+2 anyway. Now I'm not going to put the carpet in or any of the other stuff back in it yet because I got something coming for this. Something cool I like to do with my cars, but that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys thought about all that. Definitely would go the extra mile to take your time and clean everything properly, because there's a big difference. This car takes a little step every time it comes apart just by cleaning. That's all you gotta do, just clean it. I know everything's not perfect. I know some of the panels the stuff's falling off of them, and they're rotten and got a bunch of scratches and stuff all over it, but she's coming along. Nothing has to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect to be in love with cars. Nothing has to be perfect to have a perfect passion about cars. But let me know what you guys thought. If you want to see more of this car, let me know down in the comments. But like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see when I post next. That way you can see all the posts and whatnot. But hope you guys have a nice day. Get out, enjoy this weather. It's a little windy, but till next time, peace.